Oh yes, how are you again? I hope you are doing good. I'm also doing good. It's your teacher again, Mr. Paul, and today we are going to start again our English lesson, which is normally done online, as we know. And today we are going to start for our second lesson. Our second lesson from the topic, from the first topic, subjects in sentences, is about nouns, and our subtopic is called understanding nouns. Reminding you that on our first topic we tried to look on various ideas that are related to pronouns, and we said that pronouns include I, you, we, they, also he, she, and it. We discussed so many things, as I have said, that are related to pronouns, and previously I gave you a test on the group, and I saw the way you tried to use those pronouns that I taught you in the sentences. Okay, what I can say, congratulations. I see that we are doing something, but more things are coming. Let us hold each other, let us be together, so that we can learn more and more on various lessons that are about to be delivered in this group. Nouns also words that are used in the beginning of the sentence, just like the way pronouns are used. And today I'm going to talk about these nouns. What do we mean when we talk about nouns? Nouns are words that name different things. Nouns are words that give names to different things. What do we mean when we say they are giving names to different things? Because each and everything around the world has a name. Okay, so these names are called nouns. Actually, nouns are names by themselves. In Swahili, we call them majina. Okay, as I have said that everything around the world has a name. I can give you example to explain more how these nouns works. For example, nouns are names of people, right? For example, John. John is a name. Asha. Asha is also a name. Hamisi, Juma, Joseph, Face, Mbuko, for example, David. All these are names of people. As long as nouns are names, that names everything. Also, nouns names people. But also, nouns are names of animals. Okay, for example, in Swahili we have an animal name of mbuzi, for example, which in English are called goats. Okay, and another name of an animal is ng'ombe, okay, which in English is known as cows. And then we have tembo, which is elephants. Okay, here you are also talking of swala in Swahili, which in English language popularly known as antelopes. Okay, we have simba. Simba in English language are called lions. And then we have twiga, which in English are called giraffes. And also we have other animals which are known in Swahili as nyani. Okay, nyani are monkeys in English. Also, other names of animals include kondoo, for example. Okay, kondoo in Swahili they mean sheep. And also we have farasi. Okay, do you know farasi? Farasi in Swahili is farasi. Okay, in English it means horse. Okay, so nouns are names of people, as I have mentioned, and the names of animals. But also nouns can be names of fruits, for example. Okay, in Swahili we have so many different kind of fruits. For example, maembe, okay, which in English are mangoes. Okay, we can have also ndizi, which is in English is banana. We can have matufaa, which in English is apples. We can also have zambarau, okay, zambarau, which in English are called plums. We can have nanasi, which in English is pineapples. Machungwa in English is oranges. Okay, mapera. Okay, I know you know mapera is in English is guavas. Also we have maparachichi. Okay, maparachichi in English are called avocados. Okay, mapapai. Okay, mapapai are called apples. Or some other names are papayas. Okay, those are some of the names of the fruit we can talk about. You can add yours because the fruits are many. But also nouns can be names of clothes. Okay, nouns are names of clothes. For example, fulana in Swahili, fulana is t-shirts. Magauni, magauni in English are called dresses. Okay, you can have suruali, which in English are popularly known as trousers. You can also have kaptura. Okay, kaptura in Swahili, in English are called shorts. Okay, we can also have shati, which in English is shirts, as well as the skirt. In English are called skirts. But also nouns are names of family members. Okay, nouns are also names of family members. For example, babu. Babu in English is grandfather, is a name too. Bibi in English is grandmother. Okay, we can have baba, which is father, and mama, which is mother. But also we have kaka in Swahili language, which in English is brother. You can also have dada, which in English we call sister. Okay? You can also have baba mdogo, or baba mdogo or baba mkubwa, which in English is uncle. Okay, we are also calling uncle as mjomba in Swahili language, but baba mdogo and baba mkubwa in English is also uncle. We can have mama mdogo then and mama mkubwa, which in English is auntie, and baba mkwe. Okay, baba mkwe, it means that the father of your wife or husband is called the father-in-law. Baba mkwe, father-in-law. And the mama mkwe in English is mother-in-law. Mama mkwe in English is mother-in-law. Shemeji, shemeji, the brother of your wife, for example. The brother of your wife is called the brother-in-law. Now wifi, wifi is the sister-in-law. So shemeji is the brother-in-law, and the wifi is the sister-in-law. A male child, okay? A male child in English is a son, okay? Which in Swahili is mtoto wa kiume. And then mtoto wa kike in Swahili and in English is daughter, okay? Those are names of family members that we have. But also nouns can be names of body parts, okay? Parts of the body. For example, you can start with the head, which is kichwa. Okay, we know that kichwa is head. And then macho, we call macho eyes in English. We have masikio. Okay, masikio in Swahili, and in English are ears. We have pua, which is Swahili, and in English is nose. We have also midomo, which in English called mouth. Okay, and we have meno, which in English are called teeth. We have kidevu, which in English is chin. Mashavu in English are called cheeks. We have kifua, which is chest. We have mabega are shoulders. And we have mikono, which are hands, and vidole, fingers, as well as miguu, as legs. Those are some of examples of names of our body parts. But also, as I said, that nouns are names of different things. You can also have names of various utensils that are used in kitchen cooking. For example, you can have vijiko, which in English are called spoons. We can have sahani, which in English are called plates. You can have uma is the Swahili language, and the English language uma are called forks. You can have visu, which is knives, and the vyungu are called pots in English. Bakuli in English, in Swahili. In English are bowls. Okay, we say bowls. So those are some examples of names of various things. Okay, I've talked about names of utensils. I've talked about names of part of the body. I've talked about names of animals, names of family members. I've also talked about names of clothes, as well as names of people, as examples to show you that nouns are names. Okay, and everything around the world has a name. So why do we have to learn names of various things? Because these various things are what we are using when we talk, are what we are naming them when we want to interact with each other. We must include what are so-called names of different things. So these are very, very important words, because they increase our level of vocabulary. For example, if you want to talk about cooking, for example, right, you must know the names of utensils. If you want to talk about animals, you must know the names of animals. If you want to talk about your family, you must know the names of your family members. In most cases, we are not normally talking about family members only, but in one occasion or one speech event, you may want to talk of one among of the family members, for example, or you may want to mention one among of the names that are found in animals. So it is very, very important to know various names. These names that I have just mentioned them are very few of them. I've given you just like examples. Okay, so you may go by yourself and find them more and more, because each and everything around the world has a name. For you to speak, you must start with knowing and increasing the volume of your understanding in names. So because names are very many, normally names can be grouped in order to be studied easily. Can be grouped into two main groups. Okay, the first group of these names or nouns are called the countable nouns. Okay, and the second group of these nouns are called the uncountable nouns. So what do we mean when we say these are countable nouns and these are uncountable nouns? When we talk about countable nouns, we mean those nouns that can be counted. Okay, those nouns that can be counted in terms of in numerical form. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We can say this is a 1, for example, chair. Okay, 2 chairs, 4 chairs, 10 chairs, and so on. That can be counted. Example of these nouns is I have said books. Okay, for example, you can count books. Chair, I have mentioned it already. You can also count pens. For example, 1 pen, 2 pens, and so on. You can count boys. Okay, boys, they are categorized in countable nouns because you can count them. You can count balls, for example. You can also count mangoes, and so many things of the like. All those names or nouns of everything that can be counted called the countable nouns. But also we have those things that cannot be counted, as I have said. These those group which are known as uncountable nouns, and this can include water. For example, you cannot count water, right? You can't say I have 2 waters. That is not possible. We can have milk, for example. Milk is also uncountable. Cent, for example, you cannot count cent. Juice, juice is uncountable in the sense that it cannot be counted. Air, you can talk also of salt, for example, or sugar. Okay, these are names that cannot be countable. Up there, I can say that it is marking the end of our discussion for today, because we have studied a lot of nouns, a lot of names that will help us later in understanding how this subject works. Remember that on the part of the subject, we have already discussed the 2 kinds of subjects. We have that subject that we discussed on the first lesson, which were pronouns. We are starting with them when we make sentences. If we are not starting with pronouns, we'll be starting with nouns. Okay. On the coming lesson, now I will go in details on these countable and uncountable nouns. How to use them in our daily conversation with English speakers. Until next time, remember to give out your comments as usual, and then I will read them. If there is anything that we needed to share together or we needed to improve, I will just communicate it to you. Until next time, ciao again.